catch them all, Alex O'Neill. Ready?
Pokemans!
Yep, I'm ready. Look at him. He's ready to go. He's ready to catch.
Your anime vibe.
Here's my Poke.
aesthetic.
There's a Pokestop there. Oh, wait, oh, there it goes. There you go. Look, there's the Pokemon Center. There's the desert.
It's all open now.
It's all open. Look at that open desert that we're about to go hang out in. Here in Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. It's here. The next generation of Pokemon. It's finally here, Alex O'Neill. And it's let's say maybe questionable.
Actually, Mike, I read a report this morning that it is the best exclusive console launch.
I was gonna say, literally as we were, recording this, after a weekend of insanity as this game is released and people have gotten their hands on it and started playing it. They of course just say like, oh yeah, by the way, this game is already the fastest selling Nintendo or video game from like Nintendo, more or less. In 3 days in their history of all time.
10 million in 3 days, which is crazy.
Yep, absolutely insane. Let me turn up that real quick.
Jamming out. Ooh.
Yeah.
Getting funky.
Yeah, we're funky here in this town we're in. I think it's, what was it called again? Casa Carafa. That's the name of this, yeah. Cascarafa. This town I'm in. Let's see, we'll zoom out here. I'll show off the whole map here. Because I've already done a couple things here. Well, I'd say I'm like mid-game-ish. I'm like, my Pokemon are like in like the level like 20s and 30s or so.
Okay.
So you can see I've already done, it says 6 here I've done total. So I've done two of each, actually. I didn't even realize I did 2 of each already. That's cool. So yeah, I've done 2 gym challenges, 2 of the like Titan challenges, and then also taken down 2 of the Team Stars leaders. Because that's the whole thing with this is, it's open world now, baby. You can kind of go anywhere. I'll put that in like quotation marks because I will say like there is like a little bit of. Like right out the gate, there's like a little bit of gating, mainly in terms of like, in the sense of Pokemon, and they've shown in trailers. It's just really like a spoiler, I would say. But you have your legendary buddy here that you can ride on at any time, and they're basically like as a part of one of the kind of main quests, you are getting you're basically like powering this creature up. More or less, is kind of like the whole conceit.
Okay.
Which I think is actually kind of it's a fun callback because the whole thing of it is that's like the Titan section of the thing where you're like tracking down these creatures who are like attracted to this herba mystica. They're this mystical herb. They got to get that sweet herb, that good. But yeah, usually those have come to like you fight these big like giant version of Pokemon. In this area, and then afterwards, your buddy eats some of that hot herb, and that like kind of gives them upgrades. Like now I can like sprint, and then I can also swim in water now with them. So like that kind of stuff. So like the things that were like HMs in like older Pokemon games, to give like a comparison, like that's kind of what that is now. To kind of give it that like old game comparison, because there is still like that kind of idea of like again, one of them is gyms, and that building up there, the tower, the Pokeball is like essentially the gym of this area, and those are like what you look out for as you're like running around, and then when you go to one, you'll initiate the gym challenge for that area, and then you have to do that, and then once you do that, then you can go actually fight the gym leader. But for where I'm at now, as you can see, I already did that. I already went up to that and started to try and challenge the gym leader of this area, and he ran off. And he ran off into this desert. And now I'm going to this port town over here. You can see there's like a little icon for him. I'm going to find gym leader Kofu. Deliver him his forgotten wallet because he ran off to get his wallet. There's also a Titan Pokemon apparently in this area as well. So we can try and check some of that stuff out. But for now, let's just go run around and check out some Pokemon.
I think we got to meet the squad.
Yes,
we gotta see what
I
you're
got
working
the
with here.
squad, so I can throw out my main partner guy. Let's use my first guy. It's my Boomer. It's a little ghost.
Aw,
I have a ghost
ghost
dog.
dog.
I have my ghost dog hanging out with me. I can pull him out whenever. Here's the rest of my squad. I like to nickname my Pokemon, by the way.
Of course.
So I got Boomer. That's the little ghost dog. So I got him actually from another thing that's new in this game, which is Terra raids. So he has a Terra type now. So I got one that he's a dark type Terra type, which I think is actually pretty good because that's like the opposite of Ghost. So I can kind of counteract his weakness. I got Kilo Wattrel, which I named Sparky.
Whoa.
He's like an electric flying bird Pokemon. He's already evolved once from Wattrel, which is like a smaller little kind of bird. I really like him so far. He's definitely a hard hitter of my team. He's pretty dope.
Sick looking Pokemon.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, definitely one of my favorite. Here's the second evolution of Fuecoco. I think he's like Crocolore is his name. And I named him Pepino because I thought that was a good name. Breloom, he's a classic. It's a classic Pokemon. I just
Hell yeah.
I saw Shroomish and was like, oh man, Breloom's awesome. I didn't remember him. And look at this, a dolphin. We finally got a dolphin Pokemon.
Wow. That's
Finn is
so cute.
very cute. I was like just kind of hanging. I was like running around the beach and I saw him and I was like, oh man, look at this guy. And so I caught him and hopefully he'll. I don't know if they'll have an evolution. I'm gonna assume.
Did you catch one of the just straight up flamingos?
Yes, yeah. So I'll go to the Pokédex too.
Flamigo.
I can show off some other stuff here. Oh god, there's so many different
I call
ways.
one of them.
So many different ways.
I just love it's a flying
it's
fighting
just-
type.
Yeah, it's just a straight up. Oh god, there's so many weird ways.
Yeah, there's
to
a lot of
access
control
menus.
stuff.
So yeah, I can go
Yeah.
through some of my stuff here. Yeah, I have. Let's see if I can find that one. I do like the Pokédex in this game in particular because you can. Oh, yeah, have you seen this weird guy, Tandem Mouse? It's literally.
I saw somebody tweet about him.
It's literally just two mouses that just kind of hang out together. That's the Pokemon. It's just dumb. I think it's just like a dumb one that's kind of fun because why not?
Yeah.
I got-
We're this deep in, we gotta start making some dumb Pokemon.
Yeah, literally over past 1,000. Let's see. Yeah, I guess that guy's deep in. Flamigo. Unless I just
Yeah, it might be like 300 or something.
I might have blinded it. I gotta show this one. It's literally the variant of a ten. So they just gave him feet. Just called him Toad School. It's amazing. And he just
so good.
you can
Can't wait to see what it evolves into.
Yes, I caught one, and he's hilarious when he runs around with you. Just runs around and just
Little tentacles flopping around.
yeah. He's way back here. I guess
Still further back, yeah. I think it's like 330 in that area.
There it is.
Yeah, Flamigo, 346.
Yeah, I like the little pictures they give him. Very fun.
Yeah, it's fighting flying type, which is cool.
Yeah, I got a Gimme Ghoul as well. I like them. They're basically like the collectible of this because I looked it up.
Yeah, I've been finding the coins.
Yeah, because I captured one, and I wanted to see because like I've been trying to keep away from spoilers, but I have definitely seen a lot of Pokemon now at this point. It's kind of unavoidable once the game was out, and it got leaked a week before the game came out, so I definitely saw a lot. And I wanted to evolve him eventually. Oh, there's a sandstorm here. That's kind of cool. And it's apparently to evolve Gimme Ghoul into its evolution, you need to collect 999 of those coins. So yeah, that'll be some time. But let's.
Yeah, that's a little brutal.
Yeah, it's a little brutal. So let's head out to the desert here. See if there's some Pokemon. There's a trainer. I think I already fought this guy, but we'll see. Maybe if I. Yeah, I fought this dude. Some Pokemon around here. Like Arceus. I can just kind of. Oh boy, I ran into this guy instead.
No,
Or unlike
dumb fan.
are like kind of like and unlike Arceus,
Phanpy.
I guess is to say. You can kind of start battles by running into Pokemon. You can throw your Pokeball at them and that'll initiate a battle. But you can't catch Pokemon on their own anymore like in Arceus. Which I don't miss it as much as I thought I would.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Yeah, because like I think I kind of don't mind this approach just in terms of like the thing I really like about Pokemon is the RPG and building a team aspect, and that I think a lot of that plays in the battling. So having the battling be more a part of the game, where I felt like it wasn't Arceus, but was less about becoming a trainer and doing the gyms and stuff. I feel like you lose kind of the team camaraderie, which is always kind of my favorite thing about Pokemon to an extent.
Yeah. And I just I think the not having to transition to battle, it just happens, is great.
Yep.
And that makes up for the fact that you have to fight Pokemon again to catch them.
Yeah, it's all just...
early on, I will say I've just thrown Pokeballs and caught a lot of Pokemon.
Yep.
Right at the beginning of the fight, so.
Yep, yeah, you still totally can do that. This is another new Pokemon, Flittle. I've seen one of these before. That's a little fairy dancer kind of thing. Oh, there's a Mothim over there. I actually want to go get that. Or Larvesta. I forget what that's called. It's rare though. I know that much.
Yeah.
So I want to get that after I fuck up this dumb little fairy.
Yeah, this fairy is absolutely just get destroyed.
Yeah, it's got wrecked.
Buffeted by the sandstorm.
That's right. Oh, the Stonehenge is here as well. Yeah, and there's
Oh yes, I've seen that Pokemon.
Yeah, so there's something that oh god, again, there's this
a lot of buttons.
Yes, there's this
that just
menu.
open menus.
There's this there's
I'm
this.
glad I'm not the only one
map,
that was struggling with this.
And then there's this. Yes, there's this one that brings up the actual Pokemon menu. Yeah, there's so many. It's a little bit much. I do like you can just heal from this menu, which is nice.
That's so nice.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go get this guy first. Come here.
Oh yeah, this guy.
Yeah, and he evolves into the big fire moth. I like that Pokemon a lot. So
Yeah,
it's cool. He's here. Yeah, I like this funky tune that's playing right now. Yeah, and there's a lot of with plenty of Pokemon games, but this one in particular has had a pretty standout soundtrack I have found. And I like that it has kind of been changing as we've been getting to different areas. In this battle theme is completely different than some of the areas I've been, which is cool.
yeah.
Alright, I should be able to catch him now. As long as he doesn't get knocked out by the sandstorm before I catch him. But that probably won't
Be all right, I believe.
Yeah, so let's go. Great Ball. Of course.
Damn.
Flame Wheel! Oh, that hurt.
I was gonna say maybe it's gonna be in the red, but nope, still in the yellow.
Let's do that. There's also a quick menu for Pokeballs. It's nice.
Yes, super nice.
There it is.
Hell yeah.
Larvesta was caught. Hurry. Got Larvesta Fuzz.
Now, maybe you can show me because I haven't been able to get it to work. How does the auto battle? How do you get it to happen?
So auto battle is basically instead of you can kind of hold. I'm holding one of the triggers to lock onto a Pokemon. So there is a little bit of that, but all you have to do is hit the right bumper instead of the trigger to throw a Pokeball. It's like the top button. He was kind of weak, so it didn't work there too well. Oh god, I'm doing it again. I knew this was gonna happen because there's just so many dang
Cycle
menus.
through all the menu buttons. Yeah.
In this, and I just wanted to get to heal him real quick. Yeah, you basically you hit the R button, and that'll send him out. Where it'll depend on what Pokemon you send out against it. Like it still factors in like weaknesses
Level and stuff.
Yeah, levels and like effectiveness. Like if it has moves that, if its type is super effective against a certain Pokemon, like here in this instance, oh god dang it. In this instance, since that snake I know is a ground type, I'll get my dolphin buddy out and I'll send him. He's super effective, so he'll just instantly take him out. You can see I get a little bit of XP, and you get the there's like a whole new thing in this where you compared to other games where you just found TMs or you would go and buy them from stores, you now actually craft them, and to craft them you collect like basically Pokemon like materials from Pokemon. So I got some sand, and I think it's if you go in, I can go in the bag here real quick and just go over here to these. Yep. Or no, that's for sandwiches. I think it's this one. Yeah. So I have like Venonat fangs, Mankey fur, Tauros hair, and then you can use those. I'd have to go over to back to that Pokestop. But one of those, the green little option over there is now like you craft those now, which is fine.
Which is cool.
Yeah, it's an okay
I didn't
way.
expect it.
It's a cool way to like kind of incentivize like battles and the auto battling because you get them from that. Also here, I didn't share this guy up, but since he's here, it's literally a tumbleweed Pokemon.
Oh my goodness!
Let's fight him. I caught one of these earlier. He was
So
amazing.
funny.
He's
He's got floating eyes.
Yeah, it's Bramblin. Yeah, it's a little tumbleweed Pokemon.
Rambling.
Yeah. Acrobatics, get him.
Jesus.
Yeah, my dolphin fucked him up. Let's go.
This is a sick dolphin.
Yeah, I like his little design. He's cool. All right, so I'm gonna keep going here. We'll get some items. Let's see. I'll put the map. Make sure I can go this way to get to where I'm going. Oh yeah, okay. There's a exit further down. So let's keep moving here.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say like I mentioned earlier, I've only played it like a little bit. I'm like 5.5 hours in, but I haven't left the first area just because I like saw a Ralts, which is like a rare Pokemon in that first area, and I love Ralts.
Oh,
It's like, all right, I'm gonna just hang out here.
Worm dude's here.
Oh yeah, it's the little squad of dudes.
Yeah, look, there's a gimme ghoul hiding down there.
There's a gimme ghoul. Yeah, but like what we're doing right now is like the vibe of the game. It's just like kind of wandering around, seeing cool Pokemon.
That's just, and there he is. Guess who that is?
The treasure chest.
Gimme ghoul.
What's? Oh, this is gimme ghoul. Okay.
Yep. So these chests will just be hanging out in certain places. So let me go ahead and I'm gonna do a Dragon Kiss. Yeah, and I haven't seen. This is the first time me seeing one of these like kind of ruins areas. Although it makes sense because I thought I'd see them here. The only time I've seen the gimme ghouls like this are like when you go. There's like big towers you can find in the area, and if you climb to the top of those, sometimes there will be a gimme ghoul chest like this just hanging out, and you can fight and catch it. Or in this case, I'm just gonna fuck him up because although I said you have to get 909, there is a lot. If actually fighting gimme ghouls like these, you'll see gives you a little bit more coins than just fighting the smaller ones. Like there, I got 60 there, which is a little which is a little better.
That makes it way better.
It's a little better, but still 999 is still a lot.
It's a lot, but that makes it way better. I thought you had to find like all 999.
Yeah, all 99.
locations.
Oh my god, is that a dung beetle Pokemon? Oh my god, it is. I've not seen this guy before. What the?
Oh, he's got little thin sprinkles.
Yeah. What is this? Rellor? Oh my god, that's amazing. I did not know. Had not seen this. Had not seen this one before. I'm just gonna try and throw a Pokeball at him and see what happens.
Yeah. He's got like a little sprinkle boulder.
Oh god, I'm nice.
Very nice. Yeah, I will say I like the Pokedex aesthetic of like these weird like VHS boxes.
Yeah.
With,
This Pokemon creates a mud ball by mixing sand and dirt with psychic energy. It treasures its mud ball more than its own life.
wow.
You heard him. Rellor, rolling Pokemon. Amazing. I like that a lot.
Love it.
I've not seen him before. That's pretty.
Wonder what he evolves into.
Yeah, it looks like he'll have an evolution. That's great. Excellent. Love it. You can see now it's a little bit. It's nighttime. So like sometimes they'll change the Pokemon. Oh, it's a Dunsparce. Nice. Oh, we have the edge here.
Dunsparce.
Ah, yes. Here's another fun moment of seeing this. Maybe questionable landscape. I don't know. It's not. It's this particular spot here is not actually that bad. But there's definitely been some times, we just have to say it. This game is not the best looking game here on the Nintendo Switch.
Oh yeah, it's got a lot of problems.
It's got a lot of problems. You can see here it definitely hitches up a lot of places when there's a lot of stuff going on. You can occasionally see moments like that where whole areas in the distance will just flicker out of existence and come back, and it's like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
beautiful
anywhere
world.
there's trees, we can basically go there and get a nice consistent 20 frames per second.
It's pretty disappointing. just to be like fully clear, and we have a place like a trip to Nintendo Land to have more in-depth conversation about those kind of
And
feelings. We definitely will. I definitely have a lot of feelings, but for now we can just kind of focus on playing the game at the moment. But did I miss where we're going off here? I think I did.
Yeah, you had to keep going.
Oh, I did? Oh, okay. All right, let me just get on this guy. I can move a little quicker. Just get back there.
You can go around like the rock.
Oh, I see.
Go left here. Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bummer when it's like wrapped up in like probably one of the most interesting Pokemon games. Probably like one of the most interesting open world games.
Yes. Yeah. For sure.
In a year full of interesting open world games.
Was that?
What is that?
That was looking like an ostrich. We're near. I guess we're near the quaking Earth Titan. So Arvin, who's kind of our main kind of buddy in that storyline, I guess just called us here. So usually this is kind of how it goes. Is like you kind of get in the vicinity of like a.
I think the Pokemon came back if you want to go look for it.
Yeah. Look at this thing. It's an ostrich Pokemon. Oh, look at that. Lady Gaga hair going on.
It does have Lady Gaga hair.
Yeah. So let's fight it and see what happens.
Level 35.
It's Pathra. Interesting. Just surf on it. Yeah, it's the first time I've seen this. Okay, side beam. Definitely. Oh yeah.
Shit.
That hurts. Definitely some psychic Pokemon vibes going on here. In that case, he has a dark move, so I think I'll go with him because I feel like if I throw my ghost dog out, he will probably get hurt by that.
Yeah, get hurt.
So let's throw out Pepino.
Weird wings on this thing.
Yeah, it's weird wings. He got a whole dress thing going on. It's interesting looking.
I just
Pokemon.
love the hair. It's so
the
funny.
hair is pretty good.
Nice bangs.
Oh yeah, they're hitting hard. They're a little bit higher level than some of my Pokemon. Okay, so it is psychic. Let's see. It's faster than me so far. Well, actually, that hit me last time because of that. Do I get risky and maybe go for it? Yeah, let's go for it. That's what happens. Okay, they were faster. Well, I'll eat that. This is what it is.
Gotta risk it for the biscuit sometimes.
Yeah. That's using Uproar. So I can still probably take this guy out. So let's get Kilowattrel out here. That's about this is a cool Pokemon. Cool bird design. I like him. So do dual. We'll just hit him with a Wing Beat. Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, let's try. I can just try and catch it. Why not? Fuck it. Ultra Ball, go.
Yeah, get that Ultra Ball out there.
Got it. Espathra was caught.
Cool.
XP, nice. Registered. No.
Bathing them in psychic powers.
Yeah. It has a vicious
It
temperament.
has a vicious temperament.
Oh gosh. Oh, it's
Terrifying.
It's evolution of the Flittle, the thing we saw earlier. Okay, got it.
Oh wow. Cool.
Let's heal up my Pokemon real quick. I'm gonna revive him.
When you do a picnic, does it heal your Pokemon as well, or no?
Good question. Honestly, I've not done too many picnics. I feel like it probably would. We can try that again when I need some healings. But I've not actually tried that method to see if it does heal. But I would assume it would.
Yeah, I just wonder.
What was a Don fan?
There's a Don fan.
Yeah, what's up, man? He's gonna come after me. Oh yeah, he'll come after me. Oh yeah.
He's about to start rolling.
Oh yep. Get out of here. Oh god. Get out of here. Chill out. It's a tumbleweed. All right, let's head towards that Pokestop over there. But yeah, I mean, like you said, like, I am having a good time with this game, and I want to keep playing it. For sure, I at least want to see it through. But like, I think, overall, I still kind of, wow, that guy has an interesting outfit. I am definitely in the camp of like, this game is just kind of disappointing.
Sure.
I keep kind of waiting. We've gone through a couple Switch Pokemon games now, and I've been kind of just waiting for that game that will grab me again in Pokemon, because this is like a franchise like on 3DS and even DS. I put hundreds of hours into these games. I would collect every single Pokemon I could. I want like a game that can get that. And this game is really like, it's so close. It is so close in some regards, but it really is just some of the technical stuff is just really disappointing.
Yeah.
Like some of the other things. There's like other things that are just like, there's like almost next to no like trainer customization in this game. Like, I think I gotta pull up again. It's another completely different menu. Not that one. That's the
I think
camera.
It's just like right on the deep
Yeah,
end.
this Pokemon's gonna run into me, of course. Dumb little Afro bird. Go away.
Leave, Rufflet.
Get out of here. Yeah, I think it's like one of the D-pad directions. Yep. Like these are kind of you can choose from these 4 outfits. And then the other things you can do are like, you can change, like you can put a hat on, you can put some glasses on, put some shoes on. Like that's it. That's all you can do. And that's kind of just fucking lame. Like they can't even, like, you had multiple games where there was like twice as much customization in it. Like there was way more customization in Arceus and in Sword and Shield, and like there's just
Sword and Shield, yeah.
There's just none of that here, and I don't understand why. That's just, it's so weird. And that's like the precipice of this game, is just like, on top of all the technical issues that exist in this game, like there's just some weird stuff like that that's just like, they clearly needed more time on this game, and I wish they would have just done that, because Pokemon is a fucking multi-million-dollar franchise, literally one of the biggest franchises on the planet. Like they can take like, a couple extra months to like iron out this game, and now it's the kind of depressing realization of like, obviously it's going to sell well, and I just kind of just sitting here hoping like, man, it's modern video games. Most modern video games just patch their games and fix them post-launch, and we don't know. We don't know if they're going to do that with this game.
Yeah.
No idea.
Zero communication.
Like that could literally, a month from now they could patch this and maybe it'll run a little nicer. Maybe do this or that, or in a month, or it could be an entire year and we just have no idea. It's just like, it's just kind of sucks.
Yeah, like with the last Pokemon game, they put out DLC. Imagine putting out DLC for this game before you like fix it. Right?
Yep,
like that's
totally
I think also a valid concern.
Yep. Oh, and here's Kofu now.
I thought he said Vuvuzela for a second there. I was about to freak out.
Go
watch the other Viewpoints.
Yeah.
That means nothing.
The Vuvuzela saga. Yep.
I like this guy's eyebrows, though.
Teehee. Yeah, I like his like wavy beard, especially for like ocean waves. It's interesting. Oh. He's still just distracted. Oh. Bye, Mr. Gym Leader Man.
Bye.
Yeah. Yeah, now, oh yeah, it's Giraffe Riggs around. What's up, dude? Oh, I'm fighting him now. I might catch one of these just because I know it has a new evolution, so.
Yeah, I was going to say it has an evolution now, I think, so.
Yeah, so let's catch him once. I can maybe evolve it later.
We'll again talk about it more on Nintendo Land, but yeah,
Yep.
I can't think of a Nintendo release that is like this much of a mess.
Yep.
Ever.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. It's that, but
And I know Nintendo doesn't like work on the Pokemon games like the Pokemon Company and Game Freak does, but it is still like it's gonna reflect on them for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, like this is like a game that is like so technically messed up that like I feel like this should be talked about like in the same way like games like fucking Fallout 76 and Mass Effect Andromeda are in terms of how buggy and kind of like messed up they are and just like how visually kind of bad they look. But like, you know, it's Pokemon, so everyone's just be like, all right, cool. And then it's sold insanely well, as you already said at the start of this. So like people might just not care. And it's like, man, that's like the most disappointing thing to me, because it's like this game again. I said, like I want that Pokemon game to like that captures that magic again of this franchise for me again. And this game is like so freaking close, like to the point where like I've like never considered like doing like mods or anything like online for Pokemon stuff, or just Switch games in general. But this game is like, it's the first game that's truly made me been like, man, what if I just download an emulator and get this game at 60 frames per second and and you know, it still wouldn't look the great, but just the fact that it can run that well is good enough for me, because that's really all it is. It's like, if this game could just like have a little bit less of like the weird stuttering stuff, it maybe run at like maybe like, you know, 10 15 more frames, normally I would be over the moon for this game in some regards. But like just the fact that it's like so kind of just not great in a lot of that aspects, it's just like, man, bummer. But I wanted to hit this Giraffe Rig one more time. Come on.
This Giraffe Rig is...
Yeah, he's flinching me. Alright, you know what?
Crushing it right now.
Fine. You're to be that way, Giraffe Rig. I don't want you either.
Get out of here.
Yes, let me heal my Pokemon again real quick. Or actually, here, let's try your...
Yeah, let's go to the Poke Center. Or, yeah, you could...
So I'm going to do a picnic.
Try and...
Let all my buds out.
Whoa, that's so fun.
Yeah, they all come out and it's like, hey, what up? They're all here.
Even Koraidon's.
Yeah, Koraidon's here, and you can you can talk to him. What's up, dude? I can wash him. Let me wash Boomer here. I got my little Mareep squeegees. Let me do that.
Sponge there.
Switch it off. Wash him off. You go, bud.
Now that's a happy ghost dog.
That's a happy ghost dog. So how do I... It's not like giving me an option to make a sandwich. I thought I could make a sandwich here.
Go to the pot on the other side of the table. Oh, it's a basket, but...
Yeah, it's a basket. It's not giving me a...
Maybe whistle?
They're just like, hey, oh yeah, what's up? They all come over to me.
That's cute that they all come over.
Yeah, they're all here. I thought I could make a sandwich here. Oh, he's into the ball. Yeah, maybe. I might just be missing something there, because I have a bunch of sandwich ingredients.
Yeah, maybe you have to make them beforehand.
Yeah, maybe there is, because there is places you can like make sandwiches and stuff. It looks like, I guess I could be getting XP from that somehow. I'm guessing that's like if you give them sandwiches and stuff. Let's see.
That's cool.
I'm gonna grab this HM.
Again, I like the vibe at the very least.
Yes, yeah, like just the general vibe of the game, and like it's just very chill. You can just you just roam around and just look at and see Pokemon everywhere, and like there is some parts where the game looks okay-ish, but there's just like it gets outweighed by many of the like just kind of like ugh. And you lose a lot of the magic when those moments happen.
Yeah. It's funny because like this is kind of like the Pokemon game I've always dreamed of, but yeah, the monkey paw fingers curl up.
Yes.
as I grant my wish.
Yeah, exactly. For sure.
It's just, imagine if they had delayed this. Like they've never delayed a Pokemon game ever. Imagine if they had.
Yep.
What a world.
What a world.
I'd be so thankful.
It would have been it would have done well by just this game being a better like looking and visually video game. But who knows?
Yeah.
It just brought up so many questions about all that stuff. That we'll get into that at that point. Even though we keep bringing it up, but it's just hard to not talk about this game without talking about that stuff. In some regards.
Yeah, we have to at least mention it. How are the 3 storylines so far for you?
So far they've been all right. I'm actually specifically the kind of Titan battle stuff has been a little interesting because it's more about just the character you're interacting with, Arvin, and kind of why he's doing all of his stuff rather than just I want to be a Pokemon trainer. Like he really doesn't have stuff about that. It's just he has a very particular reasoning why he's like seeking down that hot herb. Which is cool, and I actually it seems like a very nice and kind of heartfelt story that you don't necessarily expect from like a Pokemon game. At least it's not something that's normally been in these games too much. The other one is kind of fine. It feels pretty typical in the more recent games with the kind of rival. I don't really call them evil villain team because they're not really like evil. They're just like they're like school kids that have basically like skipped class and don't want to go to class, and now they're like acting out, and you basically go to their gang hideouts and just go beat up all their Pokemon, and to the point where like the big I got Hyper Beam, nice. You basically go to those gang hideouts, and that's kind of mainly where you see a lot of the auto battling stuff, because that's kind of the whole conceit is like you get put in this open zone, and it takes your first 3 Pokemon in your group, and then there's just like a bunch of the Pokemon being thrown out by like the gang members in auto battle form, and you're kind of like sending your Pokemon out to fight. So
cool.
So that kind of like you kind of do that, and then you have like an actual proper battle against kind of the main leader. And that's kind of been those so far. Oh, there's a Gimme Ghoul. But yeah, here's kind of another part where it's just like, oh yeah, that city down there is just kind of, you can see a lot of stuff, and like I'll give them credit in terms of like this is a pretty big world. Like I would say, like I would give them a lot of props for like the ambition of like making a world this big for their kind of first real outing of an open world game. It's just obviously it just does not look.
They bit off more than they could chew.
It does not look the greatest. Yep. It's Grimers all over here. I didn't even expect to see Grimers. What up, Grimers? Let's head back. Let's head to that poor town.
It is particularly tough, like going from something like God of War Ragnarok to this.
Yep.
It's like one of the best games I've ever seen.
Yeah.
To, like,
this is a car
what
engine.
The fuck is that?
It's a little car engine. Vroom. A little car engine. I like this guy. He's all right.
Oh, man. I love this guy. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, he's pretty good. I want to catch him. Yeah, I'm with you. There's also definitely that's definitely a factor of this, of like I went playing probably like 2 of the best looking video games this year, being Plague Tale Requiem and then God of War Ragnarok.
Yeah.
To then this, and you're just like, oh boy, come on. Like this ain't, like people being like, the Switch can't handle stuff anymore. Like, man, this game, I agree in some regards, but this game is not a Switch problem. This is a Game Freak has not made HD video games for many years, and are now just like having to try and figure out stuff that other developers have figured out decades ago. And for whatever reason, even though they're the most profitable company in the world. They just are not looking for help with this kind of stuff, and they really should. See, it said this Pokemon was born when an unknown poison Pokemon entered an inspirited an engine left a scrap processing factory. Is this like what Pokemon would that be? Is it Grimers? Because there's Grimers everywhere? Or is it something else?
It's a poison. Yeah, it must be Grimer, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It does evolve. I gotta know.
Oh god, it's a Rodham. Just all hits on here. Hey Rodham. Jesus Christ. What up, man? Let's see. I'll go.
I remember when you were a legendary Pokemon too, Rodham. Don't worry.
Yeah, now you're just
in everybody's cell phone.
Now you're just hanging outside. Now you're just outside with all these Grimers, just like
Griming it up. I texted my friend Brant, who's also been playing and has also been bummed out about the performance of Pokemon. The Rotom phone has a notch aesthetically on it, like the camera notch, and for absolutely no reason. And I just think that's so funny. It's like, why is this like real world design aesthetic choice in this game, in this fake phone? I don't know. I love it.
Yes, but in the world, so weird.
So silly, so weird.
All right, throw another Ultramata because I want to just catch it because I also just like in this case, like you can just see like the Pokemon just like this is like the Grimer just staring at me while we're fighting. I just kind of like that aspect of just like you're just a Pokemon are also just still kind of just hanging out,
looking at you.
Yeah, like they'll just kind of watch a fight. I think it's like dumb and fun
for sure. Yeah.
Let's wrap Boomer. Let's fuck him up, Boomer.
Get him, Boomer. I believe in you.
Might hurt. Oh yeah, that hurt. Okay, that'll be a problem, but you know we'll work it out.
Yeah, it's Ghost Electric, I think.
Yeah, it's Ghost Electric. Okay, get some defense. I'm gonna lick him. Okay, that did some good damage. All right, now we'll do another catch.
I'm surprised Rotom like showed up just on some cliffside.
Yeah, there's definitely been a lot of that aspect of it, which admittedly like some of it's cool, but I also like again like you know, although I don't necessarily there's like some parts of Arceus that I definitely wished made it over this game, and I understand like probably some of that is just that like they were two separate teams probably working in tandem on different games, so that's probably why like there isn't as much overlap as there should be. Which that once again is a game is a Game Freak problem.
Yes,
but yeah, like I like the one thing I liked about Arceus was that like sometimes you will just walk into an area and there will be like a big, more imposing Pokemon just like hanging out, and it's like, oh shit, this thing is here, and like there's not as much of that here where like it is a lot of just like there are Pokemon everywhere. And you will have moments where it's like, oh, a rare Pokemon's here, but it's not like, oh, all of a sudden, all these Grimers are here, and there's just like a muck, just like this big muck, just like hanging out. That's like clearly like higher level and more of a threat. Like, there's not much of that here compared to Arceus, which was something I did like about Arceus a little bit, was like it had those moments. But, you know, again, maybe that matters less because Arceus' the whole thing is also the Pokemon will just straight up attack you, fight you. And like Pokemon like don't really do that here. Like all they do is now is just they run into you to start a battle when if they are more like aggressive, I guess.
Yeah, they're not out here looking for blood.
Yeah.
Ooh, is that Eevee?
No, I think that was a deerling. It's a little deer. Some star Eevees. Yes. All right, let's try and continue the story here and go see this gym leader. I didn't think it would be this far away. It's Curly.
There's a Ralts evolution.
Yeah, just hanging out. Port Marinida.
Oh.
Our famed
like
market
town
is bustling. Yeah, let's go see what's out here.
Cool.
Watch all the people
Blue
slowly.
Brick Road.
And watch all the people slowly.
The half frames in the distance.
Yeah, half frames. Yeah, because like it's. I'll give him a little bit of a pass when it's like a bunch of these, because there's like a lot of character models around. That's cool, I guess. But like, man, there's like an earlier town I was in, and like there's literally just a big windmill in it. And like if you step like 2 feet out of the town, the windmill literally starts moving at like 3 frames, and it just looks terrible. You're just like, man, the magic of like this cool little windmill like town on this cliffside is just completely gone because of this.
It was
sucks.
the classroom at the beginning of the game for me when like it's like
Yes.
fully zoomed in on the classroom and like all the other students are moving at half frame
Yes,
and,
and
you're
then
moving at normal frames.
Yeah, and you're moving at normal frames. Excuse me. And the worst part about it is, after that cutscene ends, you're just put it back in the classroom to walk around, and all of them are moving at full frame again. And it's just like, what is this? This is so
stupid.
I hated it. It's such a bummer. All
I
right,
hate it
here's our
here.
buddy.
Why are we like this?
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Valton Veluza. Where in the world? Where in the world is my wallet? Oh, he just realized that was our whole quest, was that he ran out of the thing and missed his wallet, and we were given his wallet by one of the people at the Pokemon gym to give to him.
Oh, we have your wallet.
But it's super duper important ingredient buy-in. You're thinking about trying to interrupt him, and I his best apprentice, will have to stop you. This is super important.
All right.
I'm gonna have to fight this person first to get to him.
Joe Schmo over here.
Yeah, this
doesn't
random
fucking know
dude. Oh, I
anything.
like the little Pokemon art on those walls. That's fun.
Yeah.
I'll have to go back to that town I was in, because I'm pretty sure that town also has some cool art like that. But it's like takes like sprites from like the original Red and Blue and like makes them like art pieces on the wall. It's really cool.
That's cool.
I'll see if that was in that town that we were back in. We can go back there after this. So yeah, whenever we're fighting, I'll get a Floatzel here. Bite. I can probably, if I really want to just crush this, I can probably get my electric bird out here.
Yeah.
Mess him up. But we'll let's just do it.
Play the types.
Get Spark out and mess up these water Pokemon. You ain't hitting too hard. There it is. Get wrecked.
Hell yeah. I gotta get one of these lightning birds.
Yeah, they're cool. They're cool. They're like a little bit. They're like by like a beach area where I was. Clauncher.
Again, I'd have to leave the first area to find any other Pokemon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, the little
Just
claw
like
guy. Yeah, I remember that guy from the other games. Boom, wrecked him. Better work harder, apprentice in training, because you just got wrecked. Nice.
That's right. That's what you get for looking like nobody.
That's right.
Just look like some dude off the street.
Some random dude, your dumb sandals. Oh, hey, what's that about? Tell me, what's all this ruckus about over here? I have your wallet. You dingus. Valton Veluza. What is that? The lobby starts sending you out here to bring it to me. There's an auction here. Okay. And you don't want to miss this. Here comes today's last item. Main event. Oh, it's from the Hoenn region. Seaweed from the Hoenn region. Look at that.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah. I need to get some of that. To test you.
Good seaweed.
Get the winning bid on that seaweed for this. I'll give it my best. I guess I have to get the winning. I have to get this seaweed for this guy to challenge him to a gym battle. Oh dang! He just loaded.
Oh
me
wow!
up.
He gave you some money for it.
Yeah, that's
too.
right. I had to dump some money on this. Like the winning, the ultimate gym test for any Pokemon trainer: gambling.
That's very true, though.
I'll bid 10,000. 15. Oh, snap. 25. What? 35.
What a big spender.
Boom. Oh yeah, I'll
That's
take
right.
it. I got a bunch of money out of that, so I'll take it.
Yeah, you get paid a little bit on the side, you know?
Yeah. And is there any money I gave you left? Feel free to keep it. Heck yeah, I'll keep it. I will keep that money.
Yeah, 15K.
Yep.
Going back into the seaweed farm.
That's right. I could get myself my own seaweed farm. Okay, cool. So now I can probably go back and actually fight that guy. We can
Cool.
we'll take a quick stroll around this, but you can also just fast travel back to that town as well. So you go. Yeah, you got a bunch of
Yeah,
money.
we can check out that windmill if you want.
Yes. Let's.
Oh god, look at this people
Yeah,
flickering.
yeah,
inside.
there it is. I was hoping to see some good old flickering. So these are this is probably what I think this is. Oh, it's curry powders.
It's all auctions.
Oh, they like auctions. Rodham catalog, interesting. Fresh waters. I got a 33 fresh waters. That's interesting. So it's like a whole bunch of items to like get at once. Probably you can auction for stuff. Interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah, so maybe I would be curious if that like changes different days and stuff. Because I know there's
Yeah,
some
that'd be
stuff
cool.
like that before. I wish cash just hanging in.
I wish when you like met people's Pokemon in the wild and like touched them, it would add them to your Pokedex or something. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I know in one game they did do that, but I don't think they do that here.
They don't.
So let's see. Yeah, that boat looks like it's just floating, but it's probably not. Okay, yeah, it's on like a thing over here. Jesus. Let's see. I was gonna try and find one of the proverbial shops that can be in towns because I thought that there's like an interesting kind of thing with those. Although they're not very interesting shops visually, I will say. They have an interesting mechanical use, but I'm not seeing any here. Oh well, there's
Nope.
there's an interesting house.
Nice little doorway right there.
God. Let's see. Okay. This person, these little things right here will be him. Will probably be some of them. Yep. Get some ice cream. So here's one of them. There's a whole bunch of different kinds of these. There's a ton of them specifically in that kind of big center city you go to early on. The thing they do, I think, is what's interesting is you can see there's item drop powers, raid powers, and egg powers. But there's all kinds of stuff. There's like catching power, experience power, so you can get increased experience for Pokemon from eating this for a while, which is cool. Catching power means like you have a better chance of catching water type Pokemon. There's ones that have like encounter as well, so that like increases your chances to see Pokemon of certain types in the areas you are in. So like that's like pretty useful. Like if you're somebody who's going to like catch stuff or want to find a particular kind of Pokemon, you can like kind of use these meals to do that. So there you go. Encounter power electric is one right there. So that means like that's encounter power water. So like I think that's just like a cool mechanic in and of itself. That like, hey, if you want to, if you know where these are, and like you know where a certain Pokemon will be, you can use those to your advantage to try and catch a certain Pokemon you're looking for. So I think that's like a cool addition.
That is cool.
I
haven't like needed to use them yet, but I'm sure they could be useful for those people trying to collect them all.
Yeah, exactly. So here we'll do a quick fast travel here. So we can take on this gym leader. I'll make sure to heal up real quick. Heal my Pokemon. Yeah, we got
I do like
classic.
not having to go in and out of the Pokemon Center.
Yeah, they're just little zones here as well. It is pretty nice, like that. And then of course like the standard Poke Shop is there. I'll go to this menu real quick. Here's like kind of your technical machines. So you can kind of craft them now. So I've gotten some. You can see there's how they're craftable or not. I've got a bunch. So yeah, you can craft those if you want. If you need extra ones, This thing here is how you start co-op. So you can see I can
Yep.
make a group or join a group. Do co-op there. Let's sit back in the town, watching all these people pop in, which is always fun. So let's head to the gym. This town, I think this town's a cool one too, because you see there's like a big waterfall like wall over here.
Yeah.
It's like a cool vibe here. Let's head over to this elevator so we can go up.
I was gonna say, yeah, cool little elevator on the water.
Yep. Just go up. Wee. Over here. We'll go.
Kind of Persona-y music. I like it.
Yeah, it's very funky music in this town for sure. I'm digging it as well. So let's go in here. Let's take on.
Are you gonna go right to the gym leader, or?
Yeah, because now that we've done that, the gym tests are usually kind of your initial things you got to do first. To initiate, then do a gym battle. Once you do a gym test, usually right after that. At least so far, from what I've done, you do the gym test, and then you're able to just go fight the gym leader. So here's Nimona. Oh, she's kind of our rival, so actually I think we might have to. Maybe we're gonna have to battle her. We'll see.
Two gym badges already.
Okay, so here it is. Looks like we got to battle her before we can do our gym. That's fine.
No, I like Nimona. I think she's cool.
Yeah, she's a cool character, and she kind of. It seems like her kind of purpose now is to be like at least from what the vibe I got from how they described her. After you kind of get into this now the game's like kind of fully open. When you get to that point, she seems like she'll just kind of show up in these certain points where it's like, hey, you did these 2 gyms, now I'm gonna fight you. Oh, you did this many gyms, I'm gonna come fight you. So it seems like she's kind of like here to check you, sort of, if that makes sense.
As a rival do in Pokemon games.
I think it's time I start introducing you to some of my hard hitters. All right, let's go for another round, Nimona. Let's see what Pokemon you got.
Yeah, I'm curious what she's acquired.
Yeah, because I know she picks the starter that is like technically weak to your type, but I'm curious what she'll have now. All right, she's got Rock Ruff. This team's rocking too.
Good matchup already out the gate for you.
Yeah, this thing is a practice of running the next gym battle. Come in with whatever you got. Got it. Oh yeah, she's got some lower level Pokemon. I'm gonna steamroller.
She got 3 Pokemon.
Bye. Oh, nice moves. Your skills sure are ripening.
Ripening?
Yeah, sure. That's a word to use for that.
That's a vocab word. She's been hitting the flashcards. I get it.
Leveled up. She's a Palmy. That's electric, so I'm gonna swap. I don't really have anything too useful against. Oh, he has Dig. So why not use? We'll get Boomer in here. Let's get it, Boomer.
Go, Ghost Dog.
Palmy. I'm sorry,
yeah,
but
this guy. Does this thing evolve?
it does. I've seen its. I think it evolves actually twice. I've only seen like its second Evo, and honestly, I think it still looks kind of dumb as this one does. But I don't know. Maybe the third evolution will change it up. But I haven't seen that yet. It's biting. Oh, it keeps flinching me. That's why. Oh boy. Dang flinch. It heard me call it dumb. Now it wants me. Okay, cool. It's gonna charge. That means I can dig. I'm out.
Yeah, you should still be able to one-shot it.
Yeah, I think I'll take care of this dumb Palmy.
Just the dog digging underground. It's very funny.
Yep. Miss me, sucker. Oh yeah, get wrecked. Oh shoot. It's okay. I'll probably swap
That's
after.
alright.
I'll probably swap after this anyway, because I think I know what Pokemon's coming next.
Grass Boy.
Yeah,
I'm sure it'll be the middle evolution. You can see the
yeah,
this weird middle evolution.
Florigato. It's a good name. I mean,
It is a good name.
I actually got to go with mine then.
Pepino.
Yeah, look at him. They throw the back just yet. My next Pokemon's going to return the tables. I don't know about that.
I don't know. I don't know if your level 21 Florigato is gonna save the day here.
I like that.
Level 22, all right. Yeah, I like.
Oh, she's gonna terrestrialize. Yeah, I haven't really done much of this yet in here, but yeah, that's the whole thing in this too. I'm sure if people have been following this game, they already know. Like, Pokemon gets crystallized.
Got to see it at least once.
Yeah, there's the whole crystal. I'm just gonna flame. There it was.
Oops.
Get to see the terrorizing. That's fine. I think in these regards, like, it doesn't show it off the best in these, because I think like the more interesting uses, because like I said, my graveyard here, our Boomer, I have him as Ghost, but his Terra type, which, because I got that from a raid battle, is actually different than his normal type, so it actually makes him turn into a Dark type. So that makes any Dark type moves he can use stronger, but also it makes him actually that type, so like he wouldn't be weak against his normal normal things like he is as a Ghost Pokemon. So I think that's an interesting idea, like, and like very strategic. So like, you know, you can have Pokemon that have a different Terra type, and you can use that to your advantage to kind of mitigate some of their weaknesses and stuff, which I think is cool.
Yeah, my thing is it's still just Mega.
Yeah, to an extent, yeah.
Mega Evolution.
Also, I'm not sure what just happened, but you just got very quiet on my end.
Oh, I switched my. I can switch it back though, so I'm not super quiet.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's good. It's fine.
Cool. So we beat Nimona. Now let's go. Okay, they healed up my Pokemon. That's good.
I thought Mega Evolutions were cool. I guess I was the only one.
No, I like them a lot too. But you are right. It's there. Like, it feels like they definitely, with some of these kind of different form changes they've done in these games now. Minus like the Z move stuff that was in Sun and Moon, which I didn't really like either. The Dynamaxing in this are kind of like a riff on Mega Evolutions, but aren't without doing just Mega Evolutions.
It just seems like we're doing the same thing but different, you know. That's all.
Yeah, for sure. All right, well, let's have a gym battle here.
Hell yeah! Good way to close it out.
That is right. And I'm assuming if her Pokemon were that level, I don't expect his Pokemon to be that much higher level. And that's kind of been the thing where I know, like, people that were kind of like have been bummed about, like, they've been kind of saying it's freely open world. But there is kind of like a kind of level, you know, Pokemon level up. So obviously there is like levels tied to each trainer and leader. So like, I think like you can still kind of do stuff in any order to an extent. But I think like the leveling stuff really isn't the downfall. It's more like having, like I said, like unlocking moves and stuff for Koraidon or the Pokemon that's in Violet will be more of the deterrent than anything, because they're straight up areas you can't really get to without some of their abilities to like swim, go in water, or climb. I think you can get like a way to climb stuff with them at some point also.
Yeah.
It's like, I think more than anything, like that'll be the gating more than anything is like not being able to do that kind of stuff. More than the levels, because I've already had it to where, like, now that I can kind of be in water and kind of move around a little bit more with those Pokemon, like I've been going to some of these, like I did the one of the Titans and like they were all pretty similar leveled, so like it wasn't really that hard to like kind of jump around to stuff. Whoa, look at that thing.
Whoa.
I haven't seen that guy yet either.
He's a water type gym, it looks like.
Yeah, I feel a bit indebted to you, but don't expect me to go easy on you just yet. A mold breaker, Veluza. I like this music too. I haven't heard this music before.
Yeah, this is a cool jam.
Yeah, because I want to say the other gym leader music was not the same as this. This is like different.
That's cool.
Yeah. I'm just gonna quick attack him to get him out of here. Get wrecked,
Pretty high
Veluza.
level too.
Wug Trio. Oh my god, is this gonna be the?
Oh.
This is gonna be
Yeah.
the Wiglet.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that thing. That's ridiculous. I like it. That's a good. I just wrecked it, but that's a good like twist on the whole Duck Trio as well. I like that.
Yeah, I like Wiglet a lot too.
Crabominable. Okay, yeah, I remember Crabominable. He's from another game too, I think.
Raging Tidal Surge.
Yeah,
Nice.
that crazy crab guy. I'm assuming he's gonna terrestrialize, so why don't I just do it too? Because F it.
Yeah.
Boom. Boom.
Is it a different terror type for this Pokemon, or
It looks like it looks to me I'm just purely flying. I'm guessing.
maybe? Yeah.
So that's what it looks like there. I didn't actually double check which one he has, but yeah, I'm gonna see what his does. 'Cause I know that one's like, I think the normal crab is like fighting in water. It looks like it makes him just water. Okay, so I made the right move there. And I like this when this
The cheering.
yeah, cheering comes in for like the final kind of Pokemon in their team. It's fun. I like that move a lot. Oh,
Very reminiscent of Sword and Shield.
yeah,
which is good.
for sure. That was definitely a good part of that. I'll just quick attack again because that should be enough. Bye.
Yeah.
Boom! I wrecked this guy.
That's right. Your crab just got shattered.
Crab got wrecked. We beat him. Gym number 3 down.
Hey.
There it is, Volton Veluza. There, that makes more sense because that he's referring to that Pokemon. You're a lively one, aren't you? A little too lively, if I do say so myself. Get wrecked, Waterfish Man.
Give me my badge.
That's right. Lost as refreshing as the air at the morning market. He's helpless as a little Magikarp. Cool.
Reeling
Oh,
fish.
that's an interesting picture for that one.
That's very funny.
Yeah. Yep, and then typical. Now I have 3 gym badges. Pokemon up to level 45 be easier to catch, and they'll listen to me. So better. This extra special bonus. This should be an HM. Chilling water. I think it's a new move. I don't know what that is. Use your attacks to target by showering it with water. It's so cold
Saps the
it
target's
saps the
power.
power. So it lowers their attack on top of hitting them. Cool.
Cool. Oh yeah, Pokemon baby.
Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. That's right. I took down another gym. But yeah, this. Yeah. Oh, hello. Who the heck is this lady?
It's one of the people from the school.
To be the gym leader, yes. Your name's Mike O'Reilly. I'm going to become the champion. That's right. It's a Pokemon game after all.
Fact.
That's what I hope to hear. You have a rare talent, especially at your age. I'm going to hit myself. You chairwoman of the Pokemon League. She's the chairwoman. We'll meet again down the line. That's right. All right, she's checked.
Maybe she's like the champion battle or one of the Elite Four or something.
Yeah, I'm guessing one of the Elite Four because like they refer to Nimona as like a champion trainer. So like I guess she has completed this thing. So I guess it's an interesting way to like divvy it up compared to like previous games a little bit. But yeah, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. There's definitely a lot more going on in this game that we didn't show off here, but we've already shown off a lot. So I think you have an
the good,
idea.
the bad, and the ugly, baby.
The good and the bad and the ugly. Yeah, you can watch these hot trees appear real time. This Golduck move at 5 frames. With us again. Pokemon. I have a lot of conflicting feelings about it, but I am having a good time, and that's I guess at the end of the day that's okay. We'll definitely have more thoughts and discussion about this game on the next Nintendo Land. Also, if you're into live streamed video games on the internet, we'll be streaming through this game. Me and I know you'll be there for the first stream. I don't know if you'll be there for other streams, but me and Quinn are at least committed to trying to play through most of this game together in co-op form, because the co-op seems I've just watched videos of it, and like while there's a heck of a lot of bugs in that regard there, like looking at actually how you play through the game with a co-op partner, like it works how you think it should work in terms of like you can both be off doing completely different things. You can take on your sections of the story at any time and not have interference with like another person's like story stuff. Like you can kind of do things in your own order together, which is kind of cool. It actually works like that. All the Pokemon you see in the world like are real time to both players, so you can do that. It doesn't seem that you can like take on stuff together at the same time necessarily. I don't know if that works. I've not seen that be possible, but you can at least play through the entirety of the game together and not kind of be like hampered in some ways. So it seems interesting, and I'm kind of looking forward to seeing all that stuff, because it was a big thing about this game was like playing together with people. But yeah, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks Alex for hanging out for me as I adventured through Paldea and gave an old man his wallet.
Yeah, thanks for showing off, Mike.
Yep, we'll see everybody next time. Bye.
Bye.